Hi guys, welcome to the second VOD review. This one will be particular. We are not gonna watch the game of yesterday, but I realized that maybe you have a lack of knowledge on kind of team composition and their winning condition. So I want to make a little lesson, so please listen carefully. Probably any one of you know that maybe, but from the game of yesterday didn't see. You didn't play the map correctly until minute 30 when Creon start to shot call what we have to do. Okay. So in League of Legends there are 6 kind of composition, we can say. Okay. There is the pick composition. Okay. There is the fight composition. There is the split composition. There is the poke composition. And there is the protect the carry. So protect carry. There is also the funneling composition, we can say, but I don't think we're gonna face any funneling composition or play any funneling composition. So any of these composition have different winning condition. Okay, I just want to say a stuff before go further. That is, no one of this kind of composition are 100% one and 0% the other. For example, pick composition can have some element of a split or of a poke. Okay, for example, a pick composition with Zoe have also an element of poke. Okay, the point is recognize in which composition is stronger the team. Okay, yesterday you pick a strong split composition. Okay, with Zed and Kyle, with a good fight composition in the later stage of the game, just in the very later stage of the game. But just because of Kyle, but you were almost 100% a split composition. Okay, later we're gonna see everything. Anyway, a pick composition, what want to do? A pick composition want to ward a lot and try to make pick. Okay, try to give darkness, shadow of war to the opponent, so they can try to find 1 or 2 pick and then fight for objective, contest objective. But they don't want to team fight. Usually they don't want to split. Generally what they want to do is move together, work on vision and look for pick. They also want normally, usually to find early advantage because of the normally a pick composition is have a lot of mobility, and in the early stage of the game they can move into the river, into the opponent jungle, and maybe search some pick in the early stage of the game. But probably we're gonna see the pick. I just want to explain them really simple and speak about the very simple winning condition. Then we're gonna, maybe when we play a pick composition, we're gonna see it further in depth. Okay, a fight composition, what want to do? Fight composition want to actually reach level 6 and force fight 5v5, 4v4. They don't care. They're a fight composition. They have engage with their ulti. Probably they have a lot of Chi. They have a lot of area damage. So what they want to do is understand which one is their power spike in order to fight and force fight. How to force a fight with a fight composition? Well, you have to threat something like good dragon, herald, also just dive. Okay, if possible. The point is force the enemy to come fight you, because you are good in fighting. So if you're a fight composition, you look for fight. If you're against a fight composition, you really don't want to fight. Okay, obviously I know I'm saying obvious stuff, but I repeat, I want to do that because yesterday seems you have some difficulty in understand this stuff. What want to do a split composition? A split composition want to understand who is a split pusher, can be one or two, try to put one of the two or the one that you have ahead and let him reach power spike, let him push. But later we speak about the split because we played it yesterday, so I leave it last for the moment. A poke composition, but now is not popular. It's a lot of time that is not popular because there are not strong meta pick for poke. But in the past time you can see composition with Janna, because a poke composition need a strong disengage, area disengage, like Nami or Janna or Gragas, and a strong anti-flanker, like Lee Sin, like a Camille, for example, a Jace. And normally you have long range abuser to just poke, and let for the opponent impossible to defend an objective. So the opponent have to hard engage them if they can, because more they wait, more damage they take. And normally poke composition try to use their strong disengage to kite back and then start over. Okay, they normally stay group up, threat object, poking down, kiting back, poking down. It's a very hard composition to pull off, and is not popular right now. Okay, protect the carry composition the same, is not popular. Now that there is normally you use Kog'Maw, Twitch, Vayne, totally not meta pick. What they want to do is a kind of fight composition that have his power spike a little bit later and play around safe pick. And of course a lot of support champion. They have to be in meta, of course, like Orianna, Karma, Shen. I don't know, guys. I think I don't have to say that to you. Funneling, I don't want to speak about that because I don't know it's so good, and I think we will never find it. Find opponent that will play it. So, say that. What's happened yesterday? Yesterday happened that we have a split composition with Kyle. What we want from Kyle? Kyle is a strong late game champion. Already in the mid game is okay. Okay. So we have Kyle. We want Kyle to reach power spike. Power spike. And then she can start to split push. Then we have Zed. Zed can split push also him. He have power spike already level 6 until the mid game. So we wait here his power spike, then we let him inside lane. And then we have what? We have Lee Sin, if I remember well. Lee plus Yumi plus Xayah. Plus Xayah. That is perfect because they can stay in mid, keep pushing. If someone want to engage, Lee can disengage with kick, someone flank. Yumi can disengage with ulti and going back. Xayah can disengage just ulting. Okay, so what we want to do is stay in line, okay, with, for example, Kyle, the 3 bot plus jungle, and Zed, for example. Stay in line, push all together. Obviously, those are were already gone. Laning phase is finished. So push together. Understand where the opponent want to contest. If they decide to full engage us, we have Yumi to ulti with Xayah that go back. Lee Sin eventually can W on an ally or just kick away some flanker. Okay, so we are safe. And if they go contest them, we can just push and take damage here or make damage here, depending on where they decide to collapse. I think the draft was pretty good, honestly. But what you're gonna do for after the laning phase was finished is looking for fight. Use a Yumi ulti for engage. Zed was haunting, especially in this area of the jungle. He died a lot. Probably got tilted yesterday. I'm not here to judge you guys. I'm here for because I don't want this to happen again in the future. Okay, so understand winning condition. Their composition was not really a problem for us. Okay, they have a strong bot lane, totally early focused with Caitlyn Morgana and Elise. Okay, if they fall back, they fall back. But also if they take advantage, that is normal because they are a trio, 3-man that want to win early game. It's totally okay. They can win early game. Not a big deal. Okay. Corki is mid-late champions, but it's totally okay. I mean, if he gonna face Zed in side lane, it means Corki can't wave clear in mid. Okay. And if he stay in mid, Zed can... Also, Zed can kill Corki, so... It was totally not a problem, Corki. Okay. And top, they have Mordekaiser that you see yesterday... Kyle just abused him. So, just delete everything. The point of my video is, as I already say, you didn't play for the winning condition. Probably you underestimate the player, or you really don't know what to do with the champ you have. So instead of making a VOD review of the game himself, that is pretty, not useless, but it could be too much longer, and I think is still fresh, the memory of the game. So you don't have to rewatch it. If you want to rewatch it to see if what I say is correct, do that. Free to do that. Okay. But my point is that I have a suggestion, honestly. From now on, if we play Scream or against in this tournament good team, what I suggest to do, I really wish you do, when the game starts, pause. We have 15 minutes. Cazzo sto facendo? We have a 15 minutes pause. Pause the game. Speak with coach and say, okay, we have this, they have that. What are their winning condition, what we have to be careful about, what we don't want to do, and what are our winning condition, how we want to play them up in early, mid, late game. Okay, when is our power spike. Just make a game plan that I know it can just be diffused by any kind of play they make, or maybe you get fed, maybe you get no, maybe they snowball, maybe you use snowball. Doesn't matter. Have a game plan immediately and make clear which are our winning condition is super important, especially now that we just started together. Okay, and there is a little bit of confusion. So I'm not saying do that. It's a suggestion. I really wish you to do that anyway. Take it in high consideration, please. As you see, this VOD review was super fast. Now, for the future VOD review, I gonna, of course, analyze the game, but just if I see you play the map overall correctly. Okay, but yesterday was, sorry guys, a total disaster. Just in the end, 35 minutes, Creon understand. Guys, just threat here and threat here. There is a win-win situation. Or they save inhibitor, or we take Baron. Is this that you play a split composition, not fighting in mid lane, okay? Or hunting in their jungle. We are not a pick, and you're not a fight. We are a split. Okay. Okay, see you tonight, guys.